Hey guys, before we get started, if you're posting a job and don't want to pay a premium, please go to ziprecruiter.com/fantasyfunghouls for your first posting free. That's ziprecruiter.com/fantasyfunghouls.
Oh, fuck your mother! Hey, where's my prosciutto, ma?
This is the revolution phone.
What's good? Season 1, Episode 2, Fantasy Funghouls.
What's up, Stunats? It's
I'm
Tony Ravioli.
And E here with your Week 10 updates. Before we dive into football, I'm going to touch on some outside of the league updates. First off, we're going to have a moment of silence for the Italian national team and your host of Fantasy Funghouls as Italy was knocked out of the World Cup. So let's just take a moment. Rest in peace.
My heart hurts.
These standings in fantasy football are very tight. Everyone still has a chance. Not only old Matt, but new Matt as well. In other news, last night Tony and I got fucking blazed out of our mind and decided we're going to become Vegas Golden Knights fans. Upon finishing the blunt, we came inside and ordered a Golden Knight flag. Very excited to hang that on the wall. Now, on to less important things. We're going to talk about the Week 10 matchups. Here's Tony to go through it.
All right, first matchup of Week 10, we got Blades Boys versus Suck for Sam. Nick victorious, 114.6 to 86. Hot start of the week by Lax here, putting Mike Nugent in the kicker slot, putting up a whopping 0 points. This was a bold move, Matt. I don't think it paid off. Also, Nick, smoke more weed. Seriously, smoke more weed. Now we got the TD Ticklers versus the Chillery himself, two-time defending champion. Kevin squeaks by grabbing a little too much titty, getting too aggressive, winning by 0.6. Chrissy, how the fuck can you do this to me, huh?
Oh!
The juice was loose, and I don't know, Chrissy lost his, I guess. And now we got David's Johnson versus New Era, same disappointment. And we all know Brett won. I mean, he won by 27? Ugh. New Era, same story. Joe loses again. Maybe it's a turn for the worse. Now we got Wenger out versus the money team. Well, Wenger's still in at Arsenal, and apparently Camille's still in at Wenger out. And the tides seem to be turning for the worse as per usual. Looks like fourth place is on his horizon at most, as is for his Arsenal faithful. Justin wins with Chris Ivory, player of the week, putting up a astronomical 0.1 points. Justin, 125. Wenger, 88.
T.O., wait. 0.1? He got a yard? All right, go on. Sorry.
I don't even know what he did, but we'll see. Anyways, next matchup. This may pull your heart cords, E. We got New Matt versus the Gabagools.
Sad.
It seems like Emilio may have struck a nerve last week on New Matt as he supposedly got raped and received juju, who ended up putting up 18 points. And like Philly Leotardo, the Gabagools got stabbed in the back on this one.
Oh!
R.I.P. Tony Soprano.
Alrighty.
And now, with one of the biggest matchups of the week, we got the Jam Boys versus Lance Golden Arms Puerto. And as you know, Steve won. He won by like 70, probably the biggest margin of victory this season. And there's nothing to see here, as Stevie Wonder didn't need his vision to bend Spuerto over and show him the 50 states and whatever is left of Puerto Rico.
Too soon.
And with our matchup of the week, yours truly versus the Commish. Luke, not starting a kicker, not that he needed one, not that it affected anything. I was victorious, obviously, 143 to 93. And as you can see, guys, it's been a pleasure with you here on the field. I have a lot of diversity in my background, picking up my 7th win in the league, and here I am having the time of my life.
Thank you very much, Tony, and I'm glad you left off with your matchup with Luke. We have a little skit we put together. As you know, there was a trade made last week. Luke and Lax trading... Luke traded Chris Hogan away for Amir Abdullah. So we put together a little skit on how we think this trade exactly went down. I'm going to be Luke. Or no, Tony, you'll be Luke, and I will be Lax. So go ahead, you start it off.
Hey, Matt, Do you want to make a trade?
Sure, man. By the way, did I mention I'm a Cornell grad?
That's great. I'll give you Hogan for Abdullah.
Sure, send it.
It's sent.
I rejected it. I feel like you're trade raping me.
Dude, did you forget who Hogan's QB is?
Brady? Oh, you're right. I'm secretly a Patriots fan, even without Jacoby Brissett.
Sent. Again?
Accepted. Go Cornell.
Oh, fuck off.
Alrighty, that's how we think that trade went down. I'm pretty sure most would agree. So as you know, in these podcasts, we like to do a guest caller. So this week, the lucky winner was none other than Steve Longa. So we're going to get him in on the line right now. And we're calling. I believe he's on duty, so we're going to hope he picks up, or else this is a complete fucking waste.
Hello?
Oh, Steven!
Stevie Wonder!
We have Steve, a.k.a. Stefano, a.k.a. wait for it. Wait. Shit. The fireman. All right, Steve. We got a couple questions for you. I hope we don't take too much of your time. And if a fire comes, just tell them to wait 2 seconds because we got to get this done. All righty.
Phone call is more important. The fires can wait.
This is true. This is true. All righty. Truth or dare? You got to answer. Truth or dare?
I'll go dare.
Dare? All right. Go pull the fire alarm. We dare you.
We don't have one in this building.
That is so ironic. Why does the firehouse not have... All right. All right, you want to just switch to truth then?
Sure.
All right, truth. Do you ever slide down the fire poles for fun when no one's looking?
I mean, sometimes, like, if I don't feel like walking down the stairs, I'll use the pole instead.
Hey
I
now.
can just picture the pizza getting delivered. Oh, I gotta go down the pole really quick.
That's what qualifies as an emergency, though.
That does, it is, especially if it's buffalo chicken. Alrighty, next question. You're the owner of the Giants, let's just say. Is Ben McAdoo your coach going into next season?
No.
What if he promises to
Fuck
not
that
use
guy.
hair gel?
What's that?
What if he promises not to
No,
use hair gel?
He did better with his old hair. I don't like his new hair.
I agree. Alrighty. Next question. If you could communicate one message to Asian Kev / Dave / our little businessman, what would it be?
To tell him to go to your apartment or your housewarming in Santa Con. I haven't seen that guy, and I miss drinking with him when he gets really drunk and throws up and buys us all pizza.
That's great. Yeah, we would definitely like someone to come here and order us pizza. Alrighty, next question. As you may have heard, Italy was knocked out of next summer's World Cup. It's the first World Cup they'll miss in nearly 60 years, and I cannot decide which team I want to root for now. I've narrowed it down to 3. Spain, Belgium, and England. Who should I root for? Your opinion matters.
That's my only options?
Spain, Belgium, and Italy. Yes.
England.
Oh, Spain, Belgium, England. Sorry, I'm in denial.
I guess, like, Belgium, but, like...
Alright, they do have waffles. Let's just leave it at that. I'll go
I do
Belgium.
like Belgium waffles.
Okay. Alright, next question. Swedish meatballs or Italian meatballs?
Italian sausage.
Ooh, that's kind of gay, but I like it. Alright, any advice for our commish?
You should stop asking me for trades, because I don't like trading with them.
Oh, you heard that, Luke.
You heard it here
Stop
first.
with the trades. Alrighty, Steve, thank you for your time on Fantasy Fonghouls. Please get back to being a fireman and watching movies.
And not applying for life insurance.
Oh, a perk.
What's that?
Don't worry
Nothing.
about it.
Alrighty. We'll talk to you tomorrow, man. Have a good night, and yeah, good luck.
All right. See you later.
Alrighty, have a good night.
And before we sign off, remember, guys, ziprecruiter.com/fantasyfonghouls. Go Knights.
Alrighty, and that concludes Season 1, Episode 2 of the Fantasy Fonghouls.
If you're Italian and you hate your mother-in-law, fucking scream!